Hello, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Welcome back for your reading. I'm so excited to get started. Let's go. I want to say a big welcome back to all my subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, just go down below, click the button. Also click the bell so you get notified and never miss a daily reading. Also, if you need a private reading, go to LizZamorski.com and I'll get you all sorted. So let's jump into the reading. I pulled 3 cards for you guys to get the theme of your reading today from the Starman Tarot. And I am super excited about what's going on with y'all because we've got 3 of Pentacles, the Empress, and the King of Pentacles. Woo-hoo-hoo. First of all, this is a lot of earth energy. So if you're not dealing with like a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo directly, or if you're not like building something with someone with those signs, then maybe you have a lot of earth signs in your chart, or maybe you're just feeling extra grounded, which is exactly where you need to be to really maximize this energy right now. It is so exciting. Oh, I'm getting chills. Also, I need to point out that when I was meditating and blessing the cards and shuffling them, I felt a pain like here near my heart chakra, or like in the middle of my chest. And then it was kind of coming up to the left side of my neck. There are many things that this could mean. This could actually be like a physical pain, like I'm connecting with somebody here who has that issue going on, in which case, please go get it checked out when you feel safe and like you're ready to, because this could be an issue for you. But also the left side of the body can be connected to the divine feminine. So I feel like there might be something where it's like there's like a connection between your heart and your throat chakra, or like that something's trying to get from like your heart to your head, but it's going by like the way of the divine feminine. So I just felt like I needed to point that out for somebody here, that there was like this, it felt a little bit painful or like an ache coming up that side. So just putting it out there for whoever it's for. So let me get into what the energy of these cards means. The 3 of Pentacles is really generally about teamwork, collaboration, building something together. I do feel like this is like there's a seed of an idea that's been planted for you, and now you're being called to work with other people and to start really pulling in resources of people who have been there, done that. I hear people who are experts in their fields, people who can mentor you, but there's collaboration going on, and this is going to be the most solid way to build something. And I'm also hearing it's kind of like a group project situation where the goers and the doers tend to kind of take the lead on group projects, but everybody gets the same grade. So what I feel like that's going for you is like, don't resent your position in the group. You might be the goer or the doer, or you might be the kind of like person who just says like, just tell me what to do and I'll do it. But that wherever you are in the dynamic of the group, just remember like you're all getting the same grade. So don't break your back for everybody else to be like working off of your work, and vice versa. Don't just sit back with your feet up and let someone else do all the work for you, knowing that you're still going to get the same grade. There's something about that in here, like somebody taking credit for something that's not theirs, or somebody being really stubborn and digging their heels in. That feels very Taurus to me. But somebody really digging their heels in and expecting to get the same grade as everybody else. So just be aware of that dynamic going on, because this teamwork and collaboration, if done right, if everybody in the teamwork, in the team, if everybody can bring something to the table, and it might not be something obvious, okay, but like if like everybody comes to the table with a different background, different skills, different knowledge, and I'm really feeling like this energy is trying to come through to say like, you or the team manager or somebody needs to really see like, what does everyone bring to the table, and how can we use all of those differing skills to ensure that everybody's engaged, everybody's helping, and that we make the best possible product, work product, end product, that we get to the best possible ends because we've used the best of everybody. Okay, so this can be a really amazing collaboration, but it's going to take that kind of out of the box thinking, where it's not just this linear way. Oh, that feels very feminine too. Like thinking outside the box, like not this linear way of saying like, you're going to be doing the research, and Johnny, you're going to crunch the data, and you're going to make the chart, and I'm going to do the PowerPoint. Like that feels to me very like masculine energy. And I feel like that's this feminine coming through saying like, don't be a pain in the neck. Okay. Come in, really see like what can everybody really contribute, and don't make whatever this project is, don't make it a cookie cutter of like how things have been done in the past, because you want to innovate, you want to try something brand new, because then in comes the Empress, and she's this beautiful divine feminine energy, and she's coming in with like abundance, creativity, beauty, opening up your third eye, like being able to see things from a different point of view that you maybe didn't see before. And so like this, I feel like she's coming in and saying, okay, we really need to pull in all of our resources in the best possible way. And then we've got King of Pentacles coming out, and what are you saying? Because I don't want to read the card on face value. I feel like he's coming through with this energy of the caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland, where he's going, who are you? And even just as I said that, I was thinking that goes back to what I was just saying from the Three of Pentacles, where asking, like assessing who everyone in this team is. What position do you really hold? If titles were no issue, what does each person really bring to the table? I'm hearing something about fly fishing too. So either there's like a fly fishing connection, or I'm just thinking like that casting of the rod, and how with fly fishing, it's not just like, bam, zzz, but it's like this art form and this beautiful flow before you even cast the hook. And then you're very patient, and it just feels like you're really going with the flow of the water. So there's something about this where I really feel like this abundance can come to you, this creativity can come in for you, but it's really going to take assessing each person on the team. And maybe you're the catalyst to start making that part happen, where it's like, okay, we're going to try something different, something that's never been done. And guess what? We're also going to bring a lot of humanity into this, because that's what we need in this new world order right now, whatever you want to call it. Also, while I was shuffling, I heard the Jackson 5 song, Blame It on the Boogie, kept coming in. And then when the Three of Pentacles came out and like this whole story started kind of playing out in my head, I was like, oh, okay. So when you aren't working well together, it's like you're looking for a scapegoat. Don't blame it on the sunshine. Don't blame it on the moonlight. Don't blame it on the good times. Blame it on the boogie. That's a great song, by the way. If you want to hear that song or any other songs that might come up during this reading today, just click here. I've got a playlist going for you. But so I feel like there's somebody, like that's a silly song and it's going to like up your energy. But that's also mirroring this, like, don't look for a scapegoat when things didn't go well. Start from the beginning and be innovative. Look for a different way. Get your best out of every single person. Be your best. Show your best self. Have the courage to show up as your best self. And when you do that, you then encourage everyone around you to do the same, just by example, because you're standing in your truth. Oh, this is so deep. I love this. And so you're not going to have the scapegoat and be like, oh, that didn't work out because of this guy, or this didn't work out because it was too sunny, or this didn't work out because of Mercury retrograde. No, it's stop that line of thinking in its tracks and start from the beginning. I'm hearing, don't ask for permission, apologize. You know, that's like an old paradigm. And it's like, instead, like, what if you did instead of having to ask or apologize, what if you just gave yourself permission to show up as yourself and see what happens? Because, I mean, you can always backtrack and go back to the regular way where you're all just saying, I'll do the PowerPoint. I don't know why that keeps coming up. But, like, you can go back to the old paradigm at any time. You can go back to the old way of doing things. Yep. I'm doing a quick past, present, future spread on this energy with the wisdom of the Oracle. So let's see. Yeah. All right. Let's do this. All right. So your recent past energy for this group project or teamwork or whatever's going on, you got number 34, a leg up. And this, so in the recent past, if you look in this image, it's what looks to me like a mama polar bear and a baby polar bear climbing up the mama polar bear. So it's like in the recent past, the way that you were collaborating with people is that you were either the mama bear or the baby bear, like where you were the person who was like pulling the whole team along. You were the mama bear. You were the one who was like, okay, fine, climb on my back, I'll just carry you. Or, you know, flip side, tvärtom, as we say in Sweden. I don't know, that word kept coming in my head, so maybe there's a Swede watching this. But flip side, you were the baby bear, where you were like, I don't have the experience. I'm relying on somebody who's been here, done that. And so I'm going to like hitch a ride with them. But either way, it was really like having to rely or be the reliable one in a way that it was like you were like carrying the whole team. You were carrying everything forward. And that can come from a place of love, but it can also become a burden that's too heavy to bear. Because this one, like this bear is just kind of looking out of the card like, again, here we are. I'm just going to bear the brunt of it. And it's a mother's energy to me. Like, so she does it from a place of love, but also there's something coming through where it's like, it also comes from a place of obligation. So this, to me, this is the recent past. Like you were doing it willingly because it was your skill set, but it was also being done out of obligation, and that can lead to resentment sometimes. But then we come here to number 28, building blocks. And I see her basically, this is that divine feminine energy where she's looking in the direction of what I would call the past, like where the recent past card is sitting on the table, where she's going, okay, what's going on in the past? Let me really take stock of this. What's going on? But she's got her hand on her hip, like defiantly, like, okay, we're gonna change things up. There's a new sheriff in town and it's a me. But she's saying like, we're gonna close out that cycle, this 10 energy from this card. We're gonna close out that cycle. But in order to do that, I have to take a backwards look and see like what worked well, what can we change, what can we improve upon? And then she's starting to put it together bit by bit. She's like the ultimate project manager to me, and however this is playing out for you. But it's like you, in your moment, you're the ultimate project manager. Even if you don't have the seniority to be that project manager, start speaking up. Start speaking up because you're grounded, you have the right energy, and you have the right direction moving forward that's going to be the best for everyone, even if you don't have the title to go along with it yet. I'm also hearing like, dress for the job you want, act like you already are the mentor, act like you already are the authority, even if you're not considered that. I'm also seeing that she's standing on gray bricks, like cement blocks, but the blocks around her are all colored. They're in Technicolor. So it's that moment of going from Kansas into Oz, from Kansas into Munchkin Land, you know, where Dorothy walks through that door and it goes from being black and white to Technicolor. So I feel like this is your present energy, is that you're in that transition moment where you, instead of just continuing to live in black and white, and instead of continuing to only see things right or wrong, this way or that way, patriarchy, instead you're starting to look at the nuances and say like, how can we make this experience richer for all of us? Because that's what we all need. And this is on you, and you're an air sign, and you're flowy, and you are nourishing, and you're abundant, and you're intuitive, and we need that. And then the near future, that if you're able to construct this, the outcome energy here is go the distance. Number 47, 11, angel number, definitely Google it. But this cheetah is flying so fast that it's losing its spots. It's like, it's transforming. It's fast energy, and it's going across the goal line. It's 1 second from the goal line. So it's like this energy is coming through to say like, hey, listen, when you try something different, you're still going to be able to go the distance. You're still running the race. You're still going to the same goal line. But what if you're able to get there like the cheetah, where it feels effortless and fast and beautiful motion, and then having your Empress and King of Pentacles moment where you're really like, we did it. We did it. We're so abundant. We're so filled up. Then you don't have to blame it on the boogie. You don't have to blame it on anyone else. Thank you so much for being here today. I can't wait to see you next time. Definitely leave me a comment. Let me know how this information is playing out for you. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you next time, air signs. Bye.